say it, but I guess I will say it, yes. Trapped in the closet. Some of us, we got to deal with this issue because there are so many things that have come up against us and we have hidden it in the closet thinking that it's going to get better. And the enemy knows that if he's going to ever deal with you, he's got to deal with the stuff that you keep putting in the closet. Ooh, Jesus, help me, Father. And the truth be told, his purpose was to make you feel like you are running in defeat.
That's right.
Anybody ever feel like that? Feel like I'm about ready to give up and don't even know why I'm really ready to give up. And the enemy's job is always to try to keep us feeling like we're in a backslidden state. That there's no way out. Look like because I've been stuck in this, he makes everything seem like it's always worse than what it really is. And that's why we can call it an addiction. I know this is not the kind of preaching we're looking for. But my job is to admonish the people of God that you got to know your enemy, the devil. You got to know the devices that he is using against you. Have anybody noticed who he is lately and what he's been doing in your life lately? What he's caused you to do or feel lately? Anybody understand this? I mean, I'm really trying to speak not just to your mind, but I'm trying to speak to your spirit, because a lot of things that we've invested, we've let it go down too deep that we can't hardly pull it back up to get it out. And we do need to release it out of ourselves. We need to say, you know what? I am not giving you that space anymore. And so in 1 Peter, the 5th chapter, at verse 8, it says, be sober. Why be sober? Because if you're really, really drunk, you know, I know I got a few party people with me, so you can't really deal with things in the right manner if you was in your right mind. No, you haven't had a drink, but you're not quite in your right mind. No, you haven't taken any drugs, but you're not quite in your right mind because you've let yourself down to the wrong things. When you let yourself down to the wrong things and it begins to possess you or control you, it begins to pull you off guard. It pulls you off kilt, and you find that yourself now is a little bit imbalanced, and then we make decisions on the way we feel instead of the word of God. And so when we make decisions on the way that we feel, a lot of times we make decisions against what God has said. So he told us not only be sober, but he said be vigilant. Oh. Even speaking as a vigilant person, that means I'm ready to take revenge on everything that the devil is trying to do to me. I don't know about you. Anybody got their weapons of warfare laid out for this? Do you have your... No, we don't have our weapons because we're too at ease in Zion. Zion become a place where we become comfortable. And really, it should never be the place where we're comfortable because we know that the enemy always chases us in a place where we're most comfortable. Because the moment you get comfortable is the time you let your life... Anybody ever feel like when I finally get home, I'm just going to let myself down? When you get to the place where you feel like you're at ease or you're at home, you begin to feel what? Comfortable. And when you feel comfortable, things that you ordinarily would have been guarding yourself over, you stop guarding yourself.
All right.
Why stop guarding yourself? Why? Because the thing is, when we feel like we're in the right place, everything is working right, then I'm all right. I can let myself down. But in this world, this is not our home. This world is not our home. You don't have time to let your guard down. You don't have time to let everybody in your sphere. Because the moment we let our guard down and let everybody into our sphere, we give the enemy time to work against us. Well, who is Satan? Ezekiel, the 28th chapter, verse 13 and 14. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering. The sardis, topaz, and diamond, beryl, onyx, and jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald with gold. The workmanship of your temples and pipes were prepared for you on the day you were created. You are the anointed cherub who covers. I established you. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked back and forth in the midst of fiery stones. Wait a minute, are you getting me? Satan was a powerful person. He was a powerful angelic being, let me say. If he was a powerful angelic being, he had such an authority. And guess what he had? He had the rights to the music. Somebody say, if you dance to the music, you have to pay to the piper. One of the most unique things that take place is that we find that Satan was a worshiper.
All right.
Satan was the worshiper. He was the worship leader. The worship leader felt like he had an opportunity to take the Almighty's place. And you can say what you want. We say we don't want to take his place, but many times we have already taken his place. What do you mean you've taken his place? When you make decisions about your lives, and you haven't consulted the Almighty about what you're doing. I don't think he would let us go to some of the places that we went to. Or do some of the things that we have done had we consulted with the Almighty about our life.
Yes, sir.
I know it's quiet here now, because the truth be told, we really have to understand what Satan was already promoting. He knew that he had the ability to stand before the people of God. God gave him the right to stand before the people of God and lift up praise and worship. I don't know about you, but it's got to be amazing when somebody can pipe out of themselves music. He had the ability to pipe out something beautiful out of himself. Let me tell you, when you have the ability to pipe out something beautiful out of yourself, you have to be careful where it goes to next. There are many people in the room, and we don't realize how music can be destructive to us. I'm not saying Satan only uses music, but he can use music. But music has a spirit in it. I'm not going to try to go there today. That's not where I'm trying to go. Ezekiel 28:15 says, you were perfect in your ways from the day you were created till iniquity was found in you. Iniquity was found in you. My goodness. And so what happened to Satan? Satan was cast out of heaven. Ezekiel 28:16 says, by the abundance of your trading, you became filled with violence within, and you sinned. Therefore I cast you as a profane thing out of the mountain of God, and I destroyed you, O covering cherub, from the midst of the fiery stones. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. Your heart was, I'm in verse 17. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before kings that they might gaze at you. What a struggle. There's a struggle going on now. Then we got to fight. And so now you got to understand, pride enters into the heart.
Yes, it does.
Of Satan. The very same tool that entered into Satan is the very same tool he uses to bring the people of God out of the presence of the Almighty.
my God.
The spirit of pride sets on the people, and we struggle with ourselves daily. No wonder it's hard to take correction. No wonder it's hard to take instruction. No wonder it's hard to sit up under somebody else and let them lead or let them guide, because there's a struggle within ourselves. In Isaiah the 14th chapter, verses 13 and 14, for you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will also sit on the mount of the congregation on the farthest side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Wow. It's crazy.
He gave us 5 eyes. To try to prove that he had an authority that he really didn't have. I could stop here. I really could. Because some of us need to think for a moment, what have I said and I've done without the Most High? Because his focus is to pull the people of God from the place where they really belong. Where do you really belong? You don't belong in the position of taking control over your life. You should at least acknowledge that God is in control of my life. That's why some of us have such a great struggle. And that's why we want to go to places where we don't belong. Because if we go to places where we don't belong, we find that we can lift ourselves up and get the glory that we desire. It's time to take a real evaluation and say, you know what? Maybe now that I'm understanding more of what he was doing, now I can deal with me. Deal with what's going on in my life, because my focus has been changed. Don't you know it's time for the church to realize that we got to go into warfare against demons? In the last days, here it is, it's winding up, and now it's our job that we got to go and intercede for people who have been misplaced, displaced, and now they're in a struggle for their life. They don't know how to get out. They don't know how to come in. They don't know where to go. And you sit here with the keys to the kingdom.
Amen. Love it, Ken.
I'm not going to try to stay too long, because I want the people of God to see Satan is so shrewd. He's so cruel. He knows what he's doing to you. He knows when he's pulling you out the box, when he's pulling you into a position that you don't belong in.